let's get into this. So, the boy, Drizzy Drake, Aubrey Graham. He just recently put up on the Instagrams. Maybe I should just put it on Instagram instead of the Twitter sphere. He just put up a new caption. My title on YouTube is going to say Drake Speaks, because people are going to click on that, you know what I mean? But he did speak. He had some words via an Instagram caption on his most recent post. Let's go ahead and find the post so y'all can see it. My boy got on a leather with some bedazzles on there. You know what I mean? He got a, what you call this, a carousel with multiple pictures. You feel me? Let's take a look at what he had to say. Let's read it. Let's react. Let's look at some comments. We can get into the jokes. Y'all could tell me in the comments what y'all speculate that this may mean. Let's get into it. So, Champagne Papi, Papito, he said, "You know, I grew up on non-confrontational and always treated this game." Let's start all over. Public school education sometimes gets you people, so forgive me. I'm trying to focus on speaking slower and enunciate. Here we go. You know, I grew up on non-confrontational. Why do I keep saying on? Where's the on come from? I grew up non-confrontational and always treated this game as a sport where my pen won gold. But these days, these days, the podium has been hard for all of us to ignore. I understand that this next chapter may leave you feeling uneasy, but I hope you see my honesty as clarity, not charity. That answers some questions, especially unanswered texts you've been sending me. Whoa, smoke emoji! The boy speaks. So, I'll read it one more time. Y'all can tell me what y'all think. I'm going to speculate what I think it might mean. I don't even know if I have an opinion yet because this just happened 2 hours ago. Let's read it one more time a little bit quicker. You know, I grew up non-confrontational and always treated this game as a sport where my pen won gold. But these days the podium has been hard for all of us to ignore. I don't know what that specifically means, but we could break down line by line what we think it means. I understand that this next chapter may leave you feeling uneasy, but I hope you see my honesty as clarity, not charity. That answers some questions, especially the unanswered texts you've been sending me. Let's get into our speculation. What does he mean? And we can see some comments in there. You know what I mean? Shout out to Lil Hawk. Maul is in there. Grandy. You know what I mean? AJ Tracy. So, what does he mean by this? What does the boy mean? What does he mean? You know, we can look at some of the pictures too, because he did post a carousel of pictures, like I mentioned. We can get into some of that here before we switch off for the Instagrams. He got him and Baca. This looked like a really old picture, if I'm not lying. This looked like a pretty old picture. But, you know, him and Baca. This is when he was in the club, strip club. Looked like they say he was gambling. I didn't talk about this, but this was pretty funny. My man in the strip club by his lonesome. He rented it out. He's on his laptop gambling allegedly. And he almost broke the fuck out that screen, didn't he? Holding the laptop by the top of the screen is dangerous. But when you're getting money like that, he might have a spare laptop underneath the goddamn couch, just in case of emergency. I think they said he was playing Sabrina Carpenter music or somebody. Who cares? That's what this is from. This looks like a fire hoodie, I'm not gonna lie. Freedom and them. Oh, that's what. Trini Massive! Shout out to all my Trinidadians out there. You know what I mean? If y'all don't know me, I'm half Trini. Shout out to my pops, the coolest nigga in the world, bro. Where I get all of my cool and my flyness from. You know what I mean? I just peeped. This is a Trinidadian flag on the OVO Mercy. I gotta cop this now. If this is a 1-of-1 Drizzy, please. I need this. This is why I'm like, no wonder AJ Tracy just put that in the comments. Shout out to all the Trini them. Yeah. And he starts getting into it. What kind of medicine is this? Zofran. Let's look that up. Zofran medicine. Oh, okay. Let's see what this is about. Y'all might know. Zofran works by blocking one of the body's natural substances, serotonin, that causes vomiting. Ondansetron is available under the following different brand names. What is it? Why don't doctors like to prescribe it? Damn. It can cause abnormal heart rhythms. Okay, I don't know what this shit does, what it's for. But, okay, it's a medication that prevents nausea and vomiting caused by... Oh, this just got sad. It's caused by chemotherapy, radiation, and surgery. I don't know. He put that on his Instagrams. I'm just going through the facts. He put this... I don't know what it relates to, but that's what the prescription is for. And, we got some duck lips. Drake can't leave us behind with no duck lips. And this is the end of it. So, speculation. What could he mean? What could the boy mean? Let's get into some captions. Let's get into some comments. Let's see what people got to say, man. His captions be better than a lot of niggas' discographies. I'm not gonna lie, Drake does have some fire captions. I remember talking about this years ago when he was on that tour. Not the Anita Max when I think it was It's All a Blur. The one with 21, the most recent one that sold like the most. Every picture he put up from that time period on Instagram had a fire caption. Some shit that I was waiting to hear in a rap. But his caption, he speaks in rap. First of all, he raps like he's speaking. And then when he captions shit, he captions like he's rapping. Which sounds like he's just him talking to you. So like I said, I was expecting this to be on records, but that's just how the boy gives it up. He killing rappers just by posting on IG. So nobody really getting into what they think it means. First line, we could just start with the first line. I grew up non-confrontational and always treated this game as a sport when my pen won gold. What could that mean? He just went through a situation where he was beefing with some people call arguably one of the biggest artists or rappers in the world, Kendrick Lamar, obviously. They went through their thing. Me personally, I don't think it's done. I think we are just at an intermission right now because of some other things that transpired. I grew up non-confrontational. I agree. I grew up the same way. I never liked confrontation. You feel me? Like, I always wanted my work to speak for itself, my character to speak for itself, my consistency to speak for itself. You know what I mean? In any situation, whether it's a friendship, a relationship, and of course you get better and more, for lack of a better term, you get more consistent in that message throughout your life. But it is a work in progress, you know what I mean? When I was in junior high and I had the same moral compass, I don't want to say it was just as good as it is for me where I'm at in my age now, you know what I'm saying? So, I could understand and agree with that. I used to be non-confrontational. But this is where it gets a little bit confusing to me. But these days, the podium has been hard for all of us to ignore. The podium, is that him relating or referring to the industry? The podium, because, you go to these award shows, the Grammys, they was high-fiving at the Grammys. The high five saw and heard around the world with Lucien and Dr. Dre. They got podiums at the Grammys, you know what I mean? A lot of awards were won that day for one song, not like us. The Oscars, more podiums, you know what I mean? They be up there with their mic, thanking God and Satan all together, along with their mama. Can't forget Mama Love. Is he talking about that podium? It's hard for us to ignore it because, that shit is on the timeline whenever it occurs. And they always make sure they have something to say about this guy. Mr. Aubrey Ducklip Graham himself, you feel me? Let's go to the next line. I understand that this next chapter may leave you feeling uneasy. He has been talking about, some sexy songs for you was a part of his chapter where he was at the time. It was important for him to get that out. Let me see if I can. I spoke about it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it. Let's just see. Chapters. I believe Ack was the one that put it. And this is just me trying to, in real time, show you exactly, what I'm talking about and what I'm relating it to. Okay, I can't find it there. I'm just going to search chapter and Drake and... Okay. So it's only going to be showing the next one because it's the most recent comment. Either way, he talked about the previous chapter, which was some sexy songs for you, which I still think is probably one of his, if not the best, one of his best albums. He's letting us know from this point, hey, I understand this next chapter may leave you feeling uneasy. What does that mean? Is he going to be doing things that's foreign to what we come to expect from him? Is he going to be doing things that we wanted him to do? And it's just not familiar with like the average Drake fan. I don't know, but that's an interesting line. Let's keep on moving. But I hope you see my honesty as clarity, not charity, that answers some questions, especially about the unanswered text you've been sending me. I think that speaks directly to the fake industry friends that he's been talking about, people that might just be hitting him up, that may not even be in the industry, just people in general, associates, acquaintances, affiliates, people that have been associated with him in the past, that he might be looking at them funny nowadays because of everything that transpired over the last year and a half. So, unanswered texts. Don't text my phone, nigga. He hit him with the Khaled. Must be Drake Bell. Don't be texting me, bro. Don't be texting me, gang. Like, I don't give a fuck. Could he be talking about that? My honesty is clarity, not charity. Where could charity become a thing in terms of you trying to give your message across? Is it not? Let's speculate. What do y'all think? Put it in the comments, man. If you're watching this video, please let me know what you think. This is Drake's most recent Instagram post where he has people talking. Let me see if anybody has some things to say in any of these comment sections. Nothing crazy at all. This person here said, and for the people thinking it was over for you, they thought wrong. I mean, you would rather do the Super Bowl. I can't read. And for the people thinking it was over for you, they thought wrong. And this is why I say punctuation matters, man. I need to see some commas and some places to end the sentence, bro. These shits be run-ons. These shits run faster than Usain Bolt when I be trying to read this shit. Bad punctuation having ass niggas. They thought it was over for you. They thought wrong. I mean, would you rather do the Super Bowl or the World Cup? Say October's very own. And the girls fuck? Huh? Putting rappers on being their biggest feature for the past decade. You really gonna meet her padre? Alright, my man is... He's just rambling, word vomiting. That's why it don't make no sense, and that's why I couldn't read the shit. I thought my man was giving some critique or some breakdowns of what he thought the boy meant, but clearly, you know what I mean, he didn't really mean anything by it. Let's just take a look at one more tweet to see if anybody... Alright, can you see people be on some bullshit? I'm not gonna read or entertain that. Why are the haters always the first to his story? They are fans. That's a fact. They are fans. Also, why is Drake's story front page new? Let the man breathe. Let the nigga be. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I'm talking about it just right now. Like I said, he put that out just as a caption. I don't think he probably even meant anything by it. But look at me going into a deep dive about one Instagram caption. Who knows? Shout out to the boy. I'm looking forward to whatever that shit means and where that goes from here.